Hey, what's going on, everyone? Gary Husted here with G2 Home Services, and we are your kitchen and bathroom remodeling specialist. Uh, Today that we're doing our podcast, and I just wanted to riff with you guys a little bit here about the current state of the remodeling industry from my perspective. Now, there's a lot of people out there that look at it differently. Obviously, we're all entitled to our own opinion, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about how I see it and what I see happening on the day to day and what that means to you, the client. So, first and foremost, there's a lot of work out there right now, guys. Everybody out there that's anybody is very busy right now in the industry. Um, there's so much work, in fact, that a lot of the guys that are busier, a lot of the guys like myself and some of the other contractors around, we're allowed to be a little bit choosier with the work that we do. I've always said from day one that us as a contractor or as a business owner in general, that you have the right to choose your customer just as much as the customer has the right to choose you. Let's face it, not everybody is a great fit for one another. Some people's personalities mend better, they work better together, and some people just don't like certain people. I mean, let's get it down to brass tacks here. I know a lot of times that I'm kind of looked down upon by some of the older generation, maybe because of my age. I don't know as much as some of the other guys and things like that, and that can also oftentimes put me in a situation where I might be looked down upon for that. And that's okay. Again, I'm not going to be a perfect fit, or our company is not going to be a perfect fit for every single person out there. And I know that, and I'm okay with that. Just as much as the next company and the next company and everything else. The big point is staying to your company's values and your values as a person. When we go out, we always try to sell in a way that best reflects us and how we do things. If you go out there, guys, and you promote yourself in a way that is not accurate, once the project starts, you're going to have major implications from that. And that being said, when a lot of these, and because everybody is so busy out there and some of the larger companies are choosing the work that they want to do, what that's doing is that's creating a void where there are people who need work done or want work done, and there's not enough available contractors to do the work. Ultimately, what that's creating is a void where unlicensed contracting is being done in our area by the boatload. I'm hearing more and more times where people tell me a contractor came, started the job, took my money, and ran. A contractor came, started the job. I could tell very quickly that his quality wasn't to par. So because of these contractors or these unlicensed contractors, um, it's causing havoc in our industry and in our area, and we're hearing it more and more. I'm constantly having conversations with people about this, and that's kind of why I wanted to do the video today and kind of bring this to light to the homeowners. Guys, I hear constantly, okay, I don't want to hear the excuse. I hear constantly on Facebook. I hear customers say it. They look at me like I'm crazy when I'm talking to them, but everybody wants the cheapest way out. If you're looking for the cheapest guy out there, you're gonna get the cheapest job out there. It's just that simple. When customers ask me what's the cheapest way of doing it, I tell them I do not do cheap. We can do inexpensive, but we do not do cheap. Okay. And that's a word in your vocabulary that you should learn and use properly and when needed. Okay. I just I cannot express this enough, guys, with the unlicensed contractor thing. You can check Pasco County. You can check the state of Florida. I also want to touch on this too. I hear a lot of customers that say, well, Pasco, the state of Florida says you don't need a license for this task. Well, Pinellas County and Pasco County supersede what the state of Florida says, and they do require. From what I've heard now, there is a handyman license. They didn't have that when we got in business 10 years ago. But from what I'm hearing, there is a handyman license that does allow you to do certain things. But again, guys, if they don't have the license, if they don't have the insurance, if they got people working in your house and they don't have workman's comp, you're going to be liable for it, period. Not talking down on anybody or condescending anyone, But chances are, if they can't afford workman's comp, if they can't afford to get a proper license, if they can't afford the things that you need to run a successful construction business, then they probably don't have the money to pay for one of their employees when they break their leg in your house. And that ultimately comes back on you. It is your responsibility as the homeowner to make sure that the insurance is there, to make sure they have the proper licensing, and that they're doing everything correctly. So when you're having work done in your home, make sure if it requires a permit, they get a permit. I constantly hear people going, oh my Lord, well, the county just wants their money. Yeah, well, you're going to be damn glad that you have that permit and you're getting those inspections and you have that notice of commencement filed when something happens in your home, okay? Sorry, this topic just gets me bubbling so bad. But, you know, bringing it back full circle, guys, when we're talking about the industry as it is right now and how things are going, you know, we've got all of these hurdles with the unlicensed contractor, people doing work with these guys, where if they would wait 3 months, 6 months, the availability may be there to have the job done right the first time. There's a lot of delays right now with materials. We can't get materials, a lot of stuff on back orders. I'm ordering materials 2 to 3 months before I'm starting projects, and I'm still not getting everything. I've got delays right now on flooring, backsplashes, cabinetry, you name it, guys. It's tough to get right now. Not only is the material delays an issue, the workforce. It's very difficult to hire somebody right now. You know, guys, it's this industry, and let me touch base and preface with this. I get a lot of applications. I don't get a lot of people that show up to interviews, and the ones that do don't seem like they're actually interested in the job. I tell people all the time, remodeling is not construction, so to speak. When you're working on a remodeling project, it's not get the job done as fast as you can. There are many, many variables that go in. You have to respect the client's home. You have to make sure that everything that you're doing in there is up to par. You can't make a mess. You can't dust out their home. These people got to live there. So we want to make sure that when we're doing the project that we're taking care of. I've hired great drywall guys before that could not figure out how to put a piece of plastic on the wall before they shot texture. I've hired awesome tile guys before that left handprints all over every single thing they touched, left tile scraps everywhere. I've had people hit tile scraps with their lawnmower, clean out buckets in their yard, people that pay hundreds of dollars a year to have their yard maintained, manicured, treated, and these guys will spray thinset or leave a pile of thinset all over the yard and kill the grass. Guys, it's not just about construction. You have to have some common sense in remodeling. You have to enjoy what you do. You have to want to do it. And that's what we're looking for in this industry. But there's a shortage of it. It's not just general labor, okay? And it's very difficult to find qualified employees right now, no matter what they want to do. So there's a lot of things right now that are in the landscape of this industry that are making it very tough to get by. So I just wanted to preface this today and do this little video, and sorry I got a little worked up, but I'm very passionate about our industry. I say all the time, if you don't love what you do, it's very difficult to get up every day and do it. And I love what I do, and I love the guys that we have working for us and the clients we work for every day. And I go out here and continue with this passion, not only in this projects, but also with these videos. So guys, I appreciate you watching. If you stuck around this whole time, sorry I got off on a little bit of a run here. If you guys got any other questions moving forward, give us a call, 727-478-5279, or on Facebook, facebook.com/G2 Home Services. Thank you.